There was a written notice above him which read, "This is the King of the Jews." One of the criminals who hung there hurled insults at him. "Aren't you the Messiah? Save yourself and us." But the other criminal rebuked him. "Don't you fear God," he said, "since you are under the same sentence? We are punished justly, for we are getting what our deeds deserve. But this man has done nothing wrong." Then he said, "Jesus, remember me when you come into your kingdom." Jesus answered him, "Truly, I tell you, today you will be with me in paradise." That is the part of the story that I thought I'd talk about today. It's so Jesus to flip the whole script on its head in his last moments, and to do something like that didn't make sense. The thing that answers so many questions for us, like, do we have to do all these things to get to heaven? What do I do to get to heaven? And we get into the arguments about faith and deeds and what we're, because James says, like, show me your faith without deeds, and I will show you my faith by what I do. And then Jesus in this moment says this guy can go to heaven just because he turned to him, and he said, "Remember me when you come to your kingdom." And the cool part about it is that it puts it in. It lines things up for us Christians. And it allows us to know finally that one of the last things that he wanted to show us was that it isn't about what you do, it's about what I'm doing. And that's why it's Good Friday. And in that moment, he told everybody through all of time that you don't have to be a certain way to get to heaven. That all you have to do is have faith. And action and all that kind of stuff, that's so that we can show people and prove to people, and so people can see a fruit of what faith looks like. But the action isn't what gets us to heaven. It's what Jesus did on the cross that day. Because right after that, he dies. The next thing Jesus says is, "Father, into your hands I commit my spirit." And what I love about what he does there is it answers so many questions, because that is always the crutch for the conversation of, well, what do you have to do to get to heaven? And it's like, believe. Acknowledge that you need help. Because the thing is, at the end of the day, we all have this inkling inside of us, whether you believe in God or not, or you think that there is a God or not, if you're an atheist or whatever religion you follow or don't follow. But it's actually built into us. And so, yeah, it's a Good Friday. And I just love that Jesus did that right at the end. Right at the end. "Truly, I tell you, today you will be with me in paradise." What does, for you two, what does the resurrection mean to you? Like, for me, I mean, it's kind of like, it's everything. Like, without it, it's, without the crucifixion, like, there's no resurrection. And I guess that's why it's a Good Friday. Even though I've always wondered, why do we call it Good Friday? It's like, well, because something brutal had to happen, but the result of it was good. And so a life parallel for me is like, good things are only good because you have because you know what bad is. You know what I mean? So like, camping in the bush in the rain might suck, but camping in the bush in the rain when there's tigers and lions in the bush sucks even more. So that's actually good. And so it's like we get to feel how good it really is because we see how bad it had to be and how lost we were and how much we needed Good Friday to happen so that we can have Easter and so that we can have the resurrection part of it.
Yeah. I guess really for me, it's I guess the foundation of my faith. Like growing up, knowing about Jesus dying on the cross for our sins. It's a second chance to if I don't deserve. And like Corey Asbury said, it's a reckless love. And
People have problems with that song, actually.
yeah, he did.
Yeah?
He did.
But I love that song.
Yeah, I
love
do
it.
too.
And I like Corey's heart, too. He's a
Yeah.
cool dude.
And yeah, it's just that like the God laying His life for a person like me to be living in another second chance, right? That I don't deserve. Yeah.
Yeah. Good Friday. It's actually a terrible Friday if, like, if the resurrection never happens.
I
But
don't
it's
even
be-
know if we are sitting here
Yeah,
today.
yeah. It's a terrible Friday. But it's good because of what happens after.
Yeah.
And yeah, I just love what Jesus does in that moment. Because like I've been in so many conversations with people where they're like, what is it? But what if you do all the bad things and you don't, like, you've done really bad things in your life. It's like, look, man, there's this guy who was a criminal and he actually did bad things. And right at the last moment, like, you don't need to put in any time with God. Like, he did it all. You don't have to, like, put in some tenure to get to, like, a certain spot. It's like, please let me be with you. Don't forget me when you reach heaven. You're in, buddy.
Just like that.
Right? Like, whoa. And then we make it so complicated and we have to get people to, like, do all these things and, like, dress a certain way and, like, no, you shouldn't come to church in, like, without a sulu, and you have to do all these things and look good, and pastors have to preach with a tie and a suit jacket, and when you have to memorize this stuff and do these things and soli and all this stuff, right? And it's like, whoa. Remember the thief on the cross? I was just like, don't forget me, man. And he's like, you got it. I got you, bro.
Just
And it's just like that.
Yeah.
You'll be with me in heaven.
I see you up there. Yeah.
Yeah. Because, like, it's like, like in some shows when they get into, they, like, will hold hands or something, they get warped to somewhere. Like, see you on the other side. Right? And it's like, I don't know, kind of like that.
And all I did is just ask
Who?
the thief. The thief on the cross.
What's this?
I said the thief on the cross.
Yeah, the thief on the cross, yeah.
So he just asked him.
Oh, yeah.
Was it his faith, or was it that he believed that Jesus is the Son of God?
Let's open it up, baby. Luke. Not every, like, I don't think John records this story in his gospel. Then he said, Jesus, remember me when you come into your kingdom. I have to do some digging on that to really understand, like, yeah, what? Because, like, I think Jesus just saw his heart.
I guess
I
in
think
that
I think
moment
he
he
sees your
believed.
heart.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
In that
like
moment he believed.
we say believe, we say give your heart to Jesus. It's like, what does that mean? Give your heart to Jesus. There's like also just like this guy didn't know the steps. He didn't know about like repentance and giving my heart to Jesus and all the stuff that we say nowadays. I think Jesus just I think he saw his heart.
Mm.
Because
No,
the other
just
criminal on the cross,
mm,
it's like, aren't you the Messiah? I want to say Messiah. Messiah. Why do I
Messiah.
say Messiah? Aren't you the Messiah? Save yourself and us. But the other criminal rebuked him. Don't you fear God, he said. So if we go back, I guess he says, don't you fear God, inferring that he feared God,
Feared God,
right?
and he
Like,
believes that
dude, don't you
he
fear?
is God.
Yeah, yeah. There you go.
Mm. So this guy, in all his life, living a life of criminal, and
Up
like
there justly
he
for what
didn't
he
have
did.
time to change his life,
No,
But in that moment, he believed that Jesus was God. That
yeah. In that last moment.
like to see it in that way, like mm, some people may think that he didn't deserve it, you know.
Hmm.
Like,
That's why it flips the whole
yeah, all
thing
his
on.
life, and just in that second, he ended.
Yeah.
The thing about salvation, in that moment, it seems like salvation is not earned. Like he
Yeah,
received
yeah, yeah,
salvation.
exactly,
He
exactly.
received it, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I,
Mm, and always we're always working towards salvation. Like okay, do all these things, so I
yeah.
can earn salvation.
And that's why I thought, like I said, I think like the doing, like the deeds that James talks about. Obviously, James very big on deeds
Mm,
and the acting out your faith, right? Is because like, how will other people know?
mm,
Like the thief on the cross had faith because Jesus had fruit. And I say Jesus had fruit because he knew that Jesus didn't deserve to be up there because he lived a perfect life, and he knew that the thief knew that Jesus, the good thief, or the
mm,
thief that went to heaven, knew that Jesus didn't do anything. And so the only reason he said what he said was because Jesus had lived a fruitful life.
mm,
And so, yeah, faith or like action or like what you're saying, it's not so that we can like check a box or check boxes so we can get to heaven. It's like, dude, the work is done.
mm,
You cannot add to it, you cannot take away from it.
mm,
That's it. In my opinion.
mm,
The deeds are for the outward, so you will know them by their fruit you will know them, right? Where
right.
is that found? By their fruit you will know them. Matthew 7:15-20. Beware of false prophets who come to you in sheep's clothing, but inwardly are ravenous wolves. You will know them by their fruits. Do men gather grapes from thorn bushes or figs from thistles? Even so, every tree bears good fruit, but a bad tree bears bad fruit. A good tree cannot bear bad fruit, nor can a bad tree produce good fruit. Every tree that does not bear good fruit is cut down and thrown into the fire. Therefore, by their fruits you will know them.
Mm,
And so, fruit, like our deeds, are a way for other people to know. God knows. Like, you giving it, He knows.
mm,
But like now, once you have acknowledged that you need Jesus, it's not like, oh, now I get to go and do everything I want. No, because Matthew 28:19, go and make disciples of all the nations. So we can't just go do whatever we want. We're called to something greater
mm,
now. So we're being obedient, and obedience leads to fruit.
mm.
But it's not like you do the fruit part because you got to get to heaven. It's like, no. Heaven's
Ready
like
then.
salvation,
Mm,
it's all been paid for you
mm.
already. What do you think?
Yeah.
That's my take.
Nice.
deep cuts. But thank you guys for joining. To the 2 people who are online right now, thank you for being there with us. Is anybody on?
Yeah.
Couple? Thank you guys.
Pulau guys.
Bula everybody.
Okay.
Okay, Taki. No, I'm just kidding. Thank you for joining. It has been,
How was your week though?
yeah, it was wild. Doing some consultant work for NGO. I guess I don't really know what it's. I guess it's consultant work. I'm trying to help the Catalyst Foundation with a project that they have going on in Bua.
Oh, okay.
Yep. And so, yeah, just trying to be of assistance as best I can because they already do good work.
Where were you guys staying?
Lotus
Camping?
Homestay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just 2 nights. Yeah.
Rough tonight?
No, nice.
Chill.
Yeah. Yeah. Why?
No. I'm just trying to imagine you guys out there.
Oh,
Yeah. You and who is it?
gosh.
Ngase?
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, no, it was really nice. It was, I gotta say, Lotus Homestay, for those of you who are coming across, it's not a paid advertisement. It's very simple. Like, don't expect
5-star.
5-star. It's not what it is. It's not what they sell it as either. But Pate and Sala, who own it. It's funny because for some reason, Lotte, Pate, Sala,
Lotte Pate Sal.
they all like, either one of them. It could be Pate's Homestay. It could be Sala's Homestay. It could be Lotte's Homestay. It's just, Lotte is their mom's name.
Oi.
Yeah, his mom's name.
Oi.
Pate's mom. And so they're from, what's the name of that village right before right before Nambualu. But if you guys need a place, go check it out. Lotte's Homestay right beside Nambualu. So if you get off the boat really late, like 3 a.m, you got to get to Samsagu. Like,
You mean the one that has the big ground?
yeah.
Oh, the one that they always have the sevens there.
Oh, no, not Wairiki.
You?
No, Wairiki. And then it's on this side just before Nambualu.
Oh.
Yeah, just before. Like, when you leave Nambualu coming to Senganga, it's like just outside of town on the right.
Oh, okay.
About 2 minutes outside of town. And so, but the food, man.
Ciao. Ika.
Yeah, fish every day. But, dude, we had beef there. Honestly, the first night we had this fish curry. Hands down the best fish curry I've ever had in my life. Hands down. And then she was like, oh, we have beef. And so she brought us out this like little ramekin bowl of beef.
Yeah.
Just big chunks of meat.
Yeah.
It was kind of like a stew curry thing.
Shredded.
No, big like chunks.
Oh.
Yeah.
Missy.
Dude.
Salivating right now.
Yeah, just one night. So the next day when we woke up, you get breakfast and dinner when you stay there. And so, and then the next morning when we woke up, fried fish.
Hey, ciao.
Boy. Unreal, man. So the first night we had fish curry and the beef. Then we woke up the next morning. Yeah, and full chow. Fried fish both mornings.
Yeah.
Boy,
Yeah.
so good.
That's
So
the
good.
life.
I loved it.
Yeah.
So shout out to Lotte's Homestay. You guys, it's in Nambualu. So if you guys don't want to make the long trip or you need somewhere and you have family in Bua or something like that, then you can always stay there. Very nice.
Sergio. Bula from Tevini. That's a cool name.
Sergio? Yeah, I like that name. It's very
Sergio
Spanish or Portuguese.
Saurara. You're from Portuguese or half Portuguese? Sergio. Solo someone. Bula Jonathan. Lola Mr. Steph and the boys.
Bula, everybody.
Bula, bro.
Bula.
Yeah, that was. I met Hamaguchi and Juben yesterday.
Oh, nice. Nice. What did you do with them?
In Nosuri. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Right after I paid for my boat ticket, and then I came to DMC. Me and my Tavali, and we were just sitting there eating. And then I just like looked up and saw him.
Oh.
I was like, hey, that's the guy, the boss for the Silver Waters.
Yeah.
And I turned back and then Juban's like looking from the back. He was like starstruck by Tawal. He was like, dude. So we were just chatting and that thing that we talked about. Yeah, so it's coming up soon. Um, the what they wanted to do here.
With what? With me?
The boys like for us to work together for them to come here. Remember the last conversation that we had? They were gonna
Oh, yeah.
throw something here. Yeah. So I asked. He's like, yeah. Hey, regards to John. Just
We'll
tell
talk
him
off camera.
Yeah, we'll be coming around again. Okay.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Sweet. Good guys.
Solo someone. It's Rob Dravid.
Oh, it's Rob Druitt.
You.
What?
Oh, that's his YouTube.
On YouTube?
Yeah.
Oh, sweet. Well, Rob, how are you, man? Good to see you. Good to hear from you.
Bola Tia. Tia punya bola.
Oh, Tia. Hey, how's it going?
I see you guys are back in Fiji.
I
Can't
sent
wait to
your
be back as well.
Oh, yeah, because he's in the States.
Oh, he's back again.
Yeah. I sent you a DM'd you, Tia, about the ginger. So you should have a message there, so you can call. You can call the people who are buying.
I saw that post of yours.
Yeah.
About the ginger.
Yeah, it really didn't do well. But whatever.
What made you wanna? Somebody approached you?
Yeah. So a big supermarket.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. Who's looking for regular supply? Yeah. And they were like, hey, the
Is that the
manager.
or the
ginger.
or the ginger?
Yeah.
Ginger.
And so the manager reached out to me. He's like, hey, I heard you plant ginger. Could we buy some off you? We need 200 kgs by Friday. And I'm like, oh, I don't plant ginger actually.
Yeah.
But I can like try to connect you to some people who do. So. And that's the key. That's the whole thing. And like, that's the reason why we're in the situation we're in, or why we've gotten to this point, is because like all you have to do to be a person that people want to be in touch with is to be a problem solver and to try to be a yes man. So like, because he messaged me, hey, I heard you plant ginger. Can we buy some? I need 200 kilos. I could just say, oh, sorry, man, I don't plant ginger.
Right.
Which is what most people in Fiji do. Or you can say, hey, I don't plant ginger, but let me try to find some people who do, and I'll send you their contacts. So at least try to find a solution. Because if I help him win in the future when I need him, he'll help me win.
Yeah.
And that's just like the best way to do business. Because there's nothing in it for me, like monetarily, other than like, hey, like when I have stuff, I can give him a call now, right? Because he's like, oh, this guy's cool. He tried to help me out, right? And if I do get something for him, then it's even better, you know, like, because he might be like, oh, that was really helpful. Jonathan's really helpful. So I might be his guy from now on. I don't know. So, yeah, back to Bua next week with the bulldozer. Right. And we're going to start moving soil, building roads. Yep. Leaky, how's that?
Good.
Good.
We didn't eat any pineapple.
You didn't find any pineapple?
No, it was 6 o'clock and we came back.
Oh,
Well,
is
we
right.
tried Felix there.
Okay, nice. He'll be happy over there. Thank you.
Because you starved.
Really? You want to come on?
Yeah, can I go shower first?
Just come on just for 5 minutes.
Okay.
Oh, your feet are dirty.
Bola Tali, Bola from Cali, California. Bola.
Wash feet. Bultali. Okay, so what do we got on the docket today?
Couple of things are there.
Ministers must not accept gifts. Oh. Opposition MP Chone Usamate has described an interesting submission as a submission by the proposed Line of Judah party that government ministers must not accept traditional gifts while carrying out official duties. Party leader made the submission during public consultations on the draft code of conduct bill in Nandi this week. We all know our Itoke culture, and people know it's natural for people to do these things. The minister visits the village. They will do the sebu sebu and present a tambua, which is normal. His viewpoint is interesting because he takes it as bribery, but nevertheless, it is a viewpoint. So, what does he mean by that? The minister visits the village. They will do the sebu sebu and present a tambua.
Yeah.
Like, who presents a tambua? The minister?
I guess. Yeah. Sounds like it. What I know.
Or they know the minister visits the village. They will do a sebu sebu. Well, like when ministers come, do they do the sebu sebu?
I haven't seen it. How about? It's mostly the villages that he visits. They do vakasombo or things like that.
Oh, to him.
Yeah. Then they do.
So when he comes here for a podcast,
he brings a sebu sebu too.
he'll bring sebu sebu.
Does it, and then those guys. Does it
So when he comes, what do we have to do?
Yeah.
For him, just receive it.
Yeah, receive it and like thanking him for coming here.
Yeah.
Like do another and going like giving his time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it won't be a huge thing because it's just us if he's gonna come here, right? It's not like the whole village. But I know the village will wanna come and like.
I'm not gonna tell anybody though.
Yeah.
He'll just come, show up. He'll be sitting here. We'll do the podcast.
Yeah.
Then he'll leave.
Hmm.
Because I don't want it to be a big
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah. Exactly.
Like low key undercover, right?
Yeah.
Was he here or was he not here? I don't know. Maybe he was, maybe he wasn't. Hey. So, what were you what did you just finish doing?
Changing Felix,
Who is Felix?
my horse.
And, how is John Zena's foot now?
Good, but I did not see him today.
Oh, okay.
I just saw him in.
Okay. What's a good question you can ask me? You're good at questions.
What's your favorite superhero?
Oh, what's my favorite superhero? Oh, Iron Man. For sure. 100%. He's rich. He does business. He drives really cool cars. And none of the other superheroes drive cool cars. What's your favorite superhero?
Black Panther.
Oh, really? Why?
Because I like how he acts.
Why? Like what?
It's this. I like the color black.
Yeah, I think... Iron Man has a way cooler suit though, doesn't he?
No.
No? No. I don't think so.
Yeah. Who is the coolest suit?
Yeah, who has the coolest suit out of all the superheroes? Definitely not Superman, who wears his underwear on the outside of his clothes, right?
Do you know?
Yeah, I think Iron Man. But you like Black Panther. Shoot me another question. Think about what I was doing today.
What's your favorite thing about today?
What's that?
What's your favorite thing about today?
Oh. See, that's a good question.
Yeah.
Probably sitting here talking with you. Because...
You barely did anything?
What's that?
Because you barely did anything with us?
Yeah, well, because I was gone all week and then I've been gone all day getting the air conditioning fixed and stuff, right? But the truck's fixed. The air conditioning's working again. That's good, huh? Yeah. But I missed you. I'll be home tomorrow. Should we go to the farm?
Sure.
Yeah? Oh, tomorrow I want to get some cassava cuttings that they had there and bring them home and plant them around the riverbank. What do you think? Can you help me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I have a big there.
Yeah.
And you go down to there.
Yeah. It's like a good place to
Hey,
plant
Dad,
it.
our treehouse broke.
Over there?
Yeah.
How?
Broke the whole thing.
Really?
It was shaking, that's why we didn't use it. Like,
And so you guys went up and it broke today?
no, like, me and Seb were playing over there like yesterday.
Yeah.
And we saw it.
Oh, that's okay. Is that boom boy still planted there? Or planted? The big stick?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Good.
Why?
Oh, because I want to go get it.
Oh.
It's boom boy. Don't waste boom boy. Yeah. Good? Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate you.
I'm gonna wait for them.
What are you waiting for?
My friends.
Oh, okay. What are they coming to do?
Watch movie.
Okay. What is your... How has it been? Okay, I'm going to ask you all the questions that people ask me about you, okay? How have you adjusted to Fiji?
What does that mean?
Huh? How... You know, because we used to live in Canada.
Yeah.
What's it been like moving to Fiji?
There's more space
Here?
to run around.
Here?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a really good one. How about from...
And there's a river.
Hmm.
You have friends.
That's what you love about Fiji? River, space, friends.
Did I say space?
Well, you said there's lots of space. Lots of space to run around.
Oh, I thought you meant
So maybe the best thing... Okay, well then, like maybe what he loves is that he has lots of friends here, that he has lots of space to run around. And that there's a river that flows right by here. Just thinking, like, what might you be able to offer your children that they might enjoy?
What's your favorite about this place?
What's my favorite thing about this place?
Yeah.
I love this. Stop talking. You can't hear anything. It's just like, it's just quiet. Yeah, and I find quiet to be relaxing. You know, when you're in the city, you can always hear something, whether it's like a fridge running or traffic down the road or loud Harley Davidson motorcycles or something. You know, there's always like, I don't know. It's just really nice and quiet here.
Like on Sundays.
Yeah,
Like when they're gone.
yeah.
So quiet.
I love it. I love that part about it.
What's your favorite part about Sunday in here? Like here.
I like that. Ow! There's something like keeping on biting me here. Is it these flying ant things?
Yeah, they're on your light.
Yeah, man. Is that what's biting me?
Yeah.
Ow! Yeah, it is these things. Can you go get the Mortine from my room?
What's a morty?
The spray?
Like
Ouch.
like
Really
for
hurts.
killing cockroaches?
Yeah. It's good to have conversations with your kids, guys. It's good. It's So Leaky is named after my cousin brother. For those of you who don't know, and my cousin was murdered in 2013. And so the 12th anniversary of his death was last Sunday.
Where?
Oh, 23rd.
On the 13th.
Oh,
13th of April. Sure.
yeah, it's the weather.
Can I do this to you?
Ako.
Bam, bam, bam. Give me something. I'm dying. I said die.
Sorry guys, these things are just biting me like crazy. Ow, ow, ow. Dude, these things really bite. Like, it's not like a mosquito. It like hurts, man. Ouch. freaking things? No.
It's like flying ants.
Yeah, I think they are flying
Yeah.
ants. But like, can we not right now?
See, like this one.
Yeah. It hurts, man.
Do they bite?
Yeah. A little bit. They biting you?
No.
And so yeah, so April 13th was the anniversary of his death.
Death?
Yeah. The guy that you're named after.
Oh. Like the one buried over there?
Yeah.
Older than Tangasi.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, exactly. And yeah, I was thinking about it the other day on the anniversary. And I don't know, probably other people can relate with this, but I'm kind of getting to the point now where I feel like the worst part about this stage in it. Yeah.
Are you crying?
Yeah, a little bit. I'm just yeah, like things just get like, further down the road and you start to you just have like moments, but you start like forgetting what he looked like, kind of, or
I have a picture of him in my brain.
yeah.
I like pictures of him.
You get to the stage where you're starting to forget how he sounds, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like what it was like, the feeling was like to be around him, what his jokes were like his sense of humor. I'll never forget him, but I guess we all get to a stage with people that we've lost where we, it's like slipping away.
Dad, how did he die?
I think somebody hit him on the head with something. And so, yeah, it's just kind of slipping away, I guess. Yeah. But it's not something that other people can't relate with, I guess.
Yeah.
Like, that happens when somebody dies, right?
Yeah.
But it's just like, no, don't leave, Yeah. Not like don't leave, it's like, nah, just like I'm like grabbing at something that's not there.
Yeah. Trying to hold on to that,
Yeah.
those memories and
Yeah. Does that make sense?
yeah, it does. And try to remember, those moments, those funny moments, or like
Yeah.
those key points in your life together, and like, oh yeah, I remember that we did this, and like it's slowly slipping away, right?
Yeah, slowly slipping away.
And it just shows like how long that that he has passed away.
Yeah,
Your
how long
loved
it's
one.
been.
Yeah.
And like, there's that saying like grief is just love with nowhere to go. And I think that's kind of what I'm feeling in this moment, obviously. But yeah, I was just like, I was thinking about him the other day and I'm like, I can't remember some things about him now.
Yeah.
You know?
Sad.
Huh?
And sad.
Yeah. Yeah. Like the way that he would joke, or like his sense of humor, and yeah, there's just some things that I'm like, the intricacies about somebody, right? Like I remember, I'll never forget his general self.
Yeah.
And like the main big memories we have, but like just those small things,
Small
like the way
ones,
that he would joke around, and just those, yeah, I guess the small intricacies. Yeah.
Hola everybody. Nakawale. Happy Easter. Thank you, Kathleen.
Hello, everybody who's joining in to.
Tia is saying that just to let you know that they've launched their website,
Oh, nice.
and he's looking forward to working with us regarding the media portion
Oh, sweet.
of it. Yeah. So
Awesome.
he left a link over here.
Sweet. Okay, go check it out in the link, guys.
Mm.
Tia is. They're gonna be doing some good work. Tia and Heather here. It's cool because there's not a lot of people that come back to Honolulu to do things, and so that's why it's exciting to work with Catalyst and everything that they do in Bua machines, and like they can process their pearls because they have the pearl farm and everything there. And then they'll be able to, do things like make coconut oil and make different. What's the word? Like lotions and stuff like that. That's what they're getting into. So yeah.
I want to go down. Like, call my friend.
Okay, that sounds good. Thanks for hanging out, buddy. Love you.
Thanks for doing the live with me.
Thank you for doing the live with me. Yeah, ministers must not accept gifts. I don't. See, there's a way for people to come into the village. Like, it's like how, I don't know, in Canada, like, there's, even though you might think Western society has no culture, there's still some things that, like, you don't wear your hat at the dinner table. When you go over to somebody's house, like, you bring something with you, or you ask what you can bring, or you bring like a bottle of wine, or like some flowers, or like something like a salad. If you're going out for dinner, over to somebody's house for dinner, like you don't just. It's kind of like that. It's like beyond. I just think the problem is that people take it too far, and they try to like outdo other people. But I also think there's like a stage of like when we do the podcast here with Rambuka, I'm just gonna talk like that, like it's happening, like it's all set in stone already.
Set into fruition.
Yep. And so, Fiji, huh? Sorry, Tilly.
Set.
When we do it here, like I think people would be upset if I didn't tell them that he was here. Like they would be like, "Oh, it's shameful that we didn't prepare food."
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's where I'm like, I don't know what to do. What would you do?
I mean, if
I just don't want it to be a big deal. I don't want it to I don't want the purpose of it is like to get a good, honest conversation with him, not to do all this other stuff and be a big distraction, with all the cultural stuff. Because then I think the reason where this goes for me, ministers must not accept gifts, is it means that we end up forgetting the point of why people actually came, and it gets distracting sometimes. All the mats and the angona and everybody has to be on their best behavior, and it's like, dude, come and see my village, how my village is. Don't make me cut the grass and make sure I have a stack of mats and a masi for you to go and sit on. Come and see me. You work for me. Actually. Right?
Yeah.
Dude. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah.
And of course, just show it to Bati.
Right.
That
he was here. Yeah, because I know that he's a man who wants to, goes by the books too, right?
Yeah.
That stuff.
Bulare meow. Your dad's on the chat. Hey man, beta, having one small mix.
Oh, nice. Baby mix, eh? Baby mix. Beta, how are you, man?
Bula Sutherland. Give that man a tissue. Hey. Bula Johnny Lingo. Bula from Shanghai, China. Hey, this guy's in China. How's the
Who?
Johnny Lingo? Is it Johnny Lingo from the movie? Johnny Lingo.
Oh,
How's the tariff situation with the U.S.?
I haven't even heard much about it lately, to be honest
Mm.
with you. I haven't been keep up with the news this week. I've been out of service, really.
Boy, but remember that clip I sent you from Luna on TikTok?
Which one?
She was just talking about how all these huge companies like Nike and other companies. Well,
I don't remember that one, no.
oh, I sent you
Oh.
a link of it,
Oh, okay.
and then yeah, how they all mostly the manufacturers are in China.
Oh, yeah,
They're
yeah.
selling it
Yeah.
for like almost $2 to $3 in China. Right
Yeah,
now.
right. Yeah, yeah. Oh, I see which one. Yeah.
What the
Yeah.
heck?
Yeah, you can get it right from the factory. Yeah, exactly.
For a way cheaper price.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just that Nike is in the development space, right?
Mm.
So like you just get stuff because Nike has come up with it, but
Mm.
it's not going to be like you're not going to get the new latest and greatest.
Mm.
Or like you know what I mean?
Mm.
Because they only design stuff that people will buy. And so they design shoes for Nike for these other people. And so like Nike, Adidas, Puma, Asics, they're all on the the forward edge. But yeah, you can get some cheaper stuff.
Mm.
Way cheaper, just without the brand name on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely. It's just annoying though, because usually you can't get it, but you can see the price.
Right. It's
Yeah,
annoying
it's
that
very
you see the price and
yeah.
like it's ridiculous, but the getting it here part,
Exactly.
which is
Exactly.
sharing pula re. Menurut makan ni baby mix. No, Koroi is missing.
Roy's
No way is
missing.
Koroi supposed to be here to do a baby mix for us.
So
Sutherland says, my parents will be over there in just over a week. They have a book for you.
yes. Yeah, so Jared Sutherland has written a book. It's in my Amazon. Jared, what's the name of the book? Crimson Shores or something like that? So he wrote a book, and it's kind of like it's a fictional, it takes like real characters in like the history of the Madhuwata coastline,
Oi,
and like
yeah, the Crimson Coast.
Crimson Coast, eh? Yeah?
Where is Leaky?
He went down to go get the shore and stuff.
Yeah, I want to go down too.
Oh, okay. And so it's kind of an extension of stories, and it's a full story with characters based on roughly based on like some of the stuff that actually happened there
Oi,
back in the day.
that's cool.
Crimson.
How long did it take you, Jared, to write the book? The planning and completing the book.
Crimson Coast. Okay, here I'll read the summary. In the lush islands of the 1830s Fiji, three brothers stand as pillars of tradition against the rising tide of foreign influence. As young chiefs of Madhuwata, Rongingi, Ritoba, and Vetokula navigate their sacred duties while American trading ships hover offshore, hungry for profit. When their ambitious cousin sees opportunity in the changing winds, ancient loyalties begin to fracture. Fueled by resentment and thirst for power, he sets in motion events that will forever alter the region's future. As a grand royal ceremony approaches, tensions simmer beneath the surface of ritual and tradition. In this paradise of swaying palms and crystal waters, betrayal awaits like a shark in the shallows, patient, inevitable, and deadly. Based on true historical events and framed by a modern-day discovery of a missionary's journal. You hear that? Based on true historical events and framed by the modern-day discovery of a missionary's journal. Crimson Shores immerses readers in a Fiji rarely seen. A complex story of chiefs and warriors caught at the crossroads of tradition and colonial ambition. A tale of brotherhood, betrayal, and the brutal cost that will resonate long after the final page. There you go.
That's cool. So it took him 2 months to complete the book.
What?
Yeah, he's been but he says he's been thinking about it for quite a while.
Huh.
And in just 2 months, he completed the book.
Dude.
It's interesting. I really wanna read it.
Yeah.
Something.
So he's sending a copy over so you can.
Oh, he's back in the States.
Jared lives in Australia,
Australia?
I think. Yeah. Yeah. So he told me about it, and he's like, "If I send a copy with Dad, would you want it?" I'm like, "Yeah, for sure. Send it over." So could be interesting.
Yeah.
It will be interesting. Yeah.
That's cool.
So yeah, that's the only reason I see the ministers getting gifts being a problem, is because like it takes away from the whole reason that they actually came, and it's like, I would it'd be what this achieves that I think is like the good of what something like this would achieve. There's good and bad. The bad would be that we don't go by the protocols and the right, and that people are hurt because we don't, go through the right channels and stuff. But the good thing is that he goes to open like a bridge or a new piece of road or something like that. Well, he can just go, do the ribbon cutting, and leave. Get back to work. There is no staying and having to go through all the traditional stuff, right? Like, I want that guy working as hard as he can in the short 4 years that he has, right? You don't have a lot of time, so he needs to be on the job, Yeah.
But I've seen him in that last job that we did with TFL. They brought mats, they brought food, they brought a bunch of tambours, and he just returned it all.
He returned it all? Oh, so what do you mean he returned it all?
He just said he's not gonna take it, and he was sukara, give them back, like telling them like, thank you for this, but I'm not gonna take it. You guys can use it for the feast for today, or take it back to the village, take back your mats and everything.
So is that rude?
No.
No. Is it normal that he does that?
Oh, it's the first time I've seen it. I don't know if he does it every time.
Oh,
But
interesting.
yeah, because that was my first encounter with him.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, seeing him there.
So what is it called when he does that?
I don't know if there's a really
Dad,
name
what is
for
it called if somebody gives back your...
Yeah.
Yeah, your yawa? Yeah.
Like, yeah, they presented it to him with like with the food, the tambua, imbe and everything. Thank you for coming, for visiting them, for the project and everything. And then he just, like his right man was there and he did the protocol and gave it back.
Wow. Maybe there's a tension with him.
He's not gonna take it. Or maybe he's just like,
Like, keep your stuff
yeah,
for yourselves. Like,
yeah.
appreciate the gesture, but I'm not taking your stuff. Kind of thing? Yeah.
Bula from Sianganga, I'm from the other side, Sabu. Rosa, Andi Makele.
Bula.
Bula Rosa, Bula Re. Where in Sabu
So-
Sabu?
This article here that you have about this new guy coming to the Ndrua, Leon Noai.
Yeah, didn't he played with Ndua before?
Yeah, before.
Mm.
And then so he went, after a preseason stint with the Chiefs and a solid run with the Taranaki Bulls in New Zealand's NPC, Noai is back in Ndrua colours, wiser, sharper and ready to answer the call after Frank Lomani's season-ending injury. Oh, he's injured?
Why? Oh, right. Remember the last game? And then he got taken out.
Oh. I just didn't know that. I
Wait,
remember. But
did he play in the last game or was it Kurubuli?
yeah,
Kurubuli
Kurvoli
was
was in the
playing.
last game.
Hmm.
But I remember
So
when he
the-
went off, I just didn't know that it was season ending.
Mm.
Yeah, because he was water boy, I think, in the last game.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, him, Ikanibere, right?
Yeah.
He didn't play as well.
Oh, he didn't? Oh, yeah, right.
Mm.
Hetet started.
Mm.
Yeah.
So now Masi too is not playing, and Raptamanda is playing.
Masi was playing.
No, this tomorrow's game.
Oh, really?
Mm.
Oh. Is there a Super Rugby tonight?
Oh yeah, check Manda.
Yes. Please. Please give me Super Rugby. Stephanie hates that I'm watching sports right now. I'm watching like Super Rugby, Formula One, UFC. She's like, I even like track a little bit with baseball.
Yeah.
She's like, this is so stupid. I hate it when I hear sports on your phone. Yeah. Crusaders versus Blues in 15 minutes. So
Okay, all right.
we
We'll
have
wrap
15
this
minutes
up.
here, guys.
Mm-mm.
And then I'll be out of here. Oh, so Devil Bomba's ready for first ever international tournament.
Yeah, they're playing their first ever.
So they're going overseas.
They're going
Oh,
overseas.
no, boys.
Yeah.
Look at these guys, see?
Stava
Shandina. Look at these guys, canvas, everything here. The Viti Rufin Devil Bombas side are off to compete in the 2025 New Power KMHL Sports Talk. Hey guys, it's too many words before the rugby thing. Rugby in Papua New Guinea. According to head coach Bill, they were approached by the Fiji Rugby Union to represent the country on their behalf. Oh, after the union received an invite to compete at the tournament. The side will leave at 8:30 tonight for Brisbane. When was that? Tonight, huh?
Wait, read that again. What the F are you?
So the FRU was invited. So Fiji Rugby Union.
Extended the invitation.
Yeah. Like, so they like, you know, instead of us sending the Fiji team, we'll send the best team in Fiji, the best local team. Yeah. Cool, huh?
Yeah. That's cool.
This will be the first time for most of the players to compete overseas. The tournament starts on Friday and concludes on Sunday. The team will return next week on Tuesday.
Yeah, how much was the prize money for the Mari Sevens?
I don't know. Big?
Yeah, it's supposed to be big.
I heard of a
Mari Sevens.
guy today that's organizing a, get this, what? How much is it?
Yeah, 27,000.
Okay, get this. There's a guy organizing a tournament right now. I've confirmed today. $1 million prize money.
What?
Yeah. He's working on it right now.
For what game?
Or a sevens.
LA.
Yeah. $1 million sevens prize money.
No
Yep.
way.
Yeah. With the guy that I met with today?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh, that guy.
Someone he knows very well.
Someone he knows.
Yeah. Like I know, I'll tell you after, but
Okay.
yeah.
Like, do I know that guy?
I think we've told you about him. I don't think you've met him before.
Oh,
But
okay.
you know of him.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
$1 million.
It's crazy. LA.
And I don't think the tournament will happen in Vitilevu or Vanuatu.
Where? No, so not in Fiji?
No, in Fiji.
Vitilevu, not in Ponolevu.
No.
So islands. Okay.
Yeah. But it's in the works. It's not, I got a date yet, but it's in the works.
Who you follow on F1? Cassie is asking.
Who do I follow?
Yeah.
Oh, that's the thing with F1. It is the weirdest sport. I'm so glad you asked. Let me talk about F1 for a bit. Thank you for asking. I never get to talk about Formula One with anybody.
Yeah, you never do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Who's that?
Cassie.
Cassie. I'll give you my phone number. I'm going to talk to somebody about Formula One. See, the thing, The weirdest part about Formula One as a sport is that, like, for me, I don't have a team. I don't really have. I watch it religiously, but I don't cheer like for anybody. I just literally watch it for the sport, which is so weird. Because like in UFC, like you have a guy that you want to win.
Right.
Um, I always, or I don't know why, I always loved Lewis Hamilton, but I hate not hate. I'm not really a fan of him off the grid, just because he's so like BLM and save the world and stop pollution and don't wear fur, and he's just like super woke. But I just gravitate towards him, I think, because he's colored, and he's the only colored driver in history. And so I think I have a hard time seeing past that. I have to say, I think my favorite guy on the grid right now is Lando Norris, driving for McLaren. And I do like Piastri too. Piastri is Lando Norris's partner. But, I mean, before it was Daniel Ricciardo, for sure. Not because he was Australian, but because he's just such a friendly guy, just easy to, like, he just felt so relatable. Yeah, but like you think you'd have a team and a person. I guess I'd cheer for. I guess this year I am cheering for Lando Norris. I do want McLaren to win this year. I do want McLaren to win. So they're just gonna have a really hard time. Here's the good thing about McLaren, Casey, is that they have two people who can win any day. Are your feet clean, Leaky?
Vicky.
Your feet clean?
Yeah.
Well, you guys are walking in the mud and going in the house.
Sama bilang ka na.
I brought shoes.
Okay, Sarah. Okay, I brought shoes. See, because Red Bull now has Yuki Tsunoda in the middle of nowhere because what's his face didn't work out. Max Verstappen is on his own. He doesn't have they've lost the ability to strategize with another strong driver. So with Piastri and Lando Norris being as fast as they are, they can strategize together and win races with their pits and holding up Verstappen. So Verstappen's just kind of on his own. He's just that good that he's still at the top. He's just he doesn't have somebody to help him out during the race. So that's as far as I'll go with that. But go Lando Norris, go McLaren.
You got a little nerdy there.
Yeah.
You got a little nerdy there for a second. Come back.
Come back. Okay.
Hey, lady. Yeah. Should we wrap it up?
Oh yeah, I guess so, eh?
Talking to you.
What's that?
Yeah. Malo to mata.
Thank you, Rob. Thank you. Going back to Rob Druitt, I just had a really good time when we were at their house in Canada, and it was so cool to meet people from Fiji who are killing it in business. So if you're still watching this, Rob, man, still really appreciate you. And if crap ever hits the fan here, then you'll see an application, a resume from me coming across your desk. I'll haul tanks. I'll get my driver's license. I'll be one of your drivers, man. That's the thing, guys. You might as well go out and try to live the life and go after your dreams. And because if you fail, then you're going to be back doing whatever you were doing before anyways. So there's always something. Like at the end of the road, you can always turn around and go back. So might as well give it a shot. Now I've met so many cool people that we could. Yeah, I have a million people that I would go and throw a resume in with.
Right.
Yeah. Yep. All right, guys. Thank you guys for joining.
Yeah.
Thank you for listening and for supporting us as always. And we will catch you guys on Monday. Yeah.
Okay.
Long weekend, baby. Enjoy it.
Yeah.
It's a good Friday.
Happy Easter.
Praise the
Lord.
Lord.